Hey, this is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life bringing you the AA word of the day for December 2nd, 2024, on Monday. I've taped these ahead, so yesterday was Thanksgiving, and I went to the clubhouse. And if you see a list of videos under the short videos, there's a little clip in there what it looked like just before the meals started being served. It was kind of a potluck. The HOA provided the ham and the turkey, and everybody brought their favorite dish. I brought a shrimp platter and cocktail sauce with it. But it was a nice get together. Oh, delicious! Someone made a lemon flavored cake with dressing, and my sugar levels probably went through the roof, but it was good. And that's the only time of the year I don't know how to cook a lemon cake, but yeah, it was nice. It was nice to get together with everyone, and we had a good time. So, this is the reading for December 2nd. Haven't had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps. And this is the commentary from the Daily Reflections. As I continue to go to meetings and work the steps, something began to happen to me. I felt confused because I wasn't sure what it was that I was feeling, and then realized I was experiencing serenity. It was a good feeling, but where it had come from. Then I realized it had come as a result of these steps. The program may not always be easy to practice, but I had to acknowledge that my serenity had come to me after working the steps. As I work the steps in everything I do, practicing these principles in all my affairs, now I find that I am awake to God, to others, and to myself. The spiritual awakening I have enjoyed as a result of working these steps is the awareness that I am no longer alone. So, yes, the very active word is result. And if you don't work the steps, you don't get a result. And if you work them honestly and follow them, no sense in jumping right to step 12 and thinking that you're going to have. It mentions in here, I realized I experienced serenity. Well, I knew the word, but it's not common English parlance to go around saying I feel serene, I have serenity. The only use of the word was Grace Kelly when she became Princess Grace of Monaco, and they called her Her Serene Highness. So when I heard this for the very first time, that's what popped in my head, a picture of Princess Grace. And but it's so much more than that. Excuse me. I got my coffee, percolated drip. I want to switch it off. I've been drinking that badass coffee every morning. That's the name of it. I'm not just saying it. And this is black silk, Folgers black silk. I kind of like it. Smooth. Nice and smooth. So, the active word is result. And there are a lot of people that avoid the steps. For me, I wanted to do it right away. It was not unfamiliar territory when they told them, making a list of our wrongs and everything. It reminded me of an examination of conscience. And this was taught to me throughout 12 years of Catholic school. And, making amends and changing our behavior. So it wasn't unfamiliar. It just was packaged a little differently and for a different purpose. The purpose is to help us recover from alcoholism. So I've worked the steps, but I don't go exclusively to step meetings. Uh, I like a variety of meetings, and I always keep a step meeting with me. And I'll go to a traditions meeting. I'll go to a speakers meeting. Um, the speakers meetings I really like. I like to hear a variety of stories, and I get. It's like everything now, recharge a USB port. I get recharged when I hear newcomers, and it's so wonderful to hear of someone that's maybe 21 getting the program. In one sense, I have the poor me's. I say, "Oh, you're wasted." The 1970s, the 80s, they were just gone to me. I just drank so much, and I don't have very many memories of it. My memories come from my friends. There was one particular incident that I woke up in a closet in Jamestown, Rhode Island. That's an island in the middle of Narragansett Bay. Now, I know that day I had been out, I was going to swim across the bay, which is 2 miles. I had been drinking wine. I only went out about a mile and came back. So that was 2 miles, but somehow I passed out in someone's closet. And I didn't have any clothes on. And I had to go to the bathroom so bad. I didn't know where my clothes were. It was dark. I could hear some people making sleeping sounds, but I had to get up or I was going to pee right there. So I got up and they said, "Hey, Joe, how are you?" And there I am standing totally naked. I said, "Where's my clothes? I got to go to the bathroom." And, I went, but it was dark and I didn't realize where I was. Well, it turns out I was in the house of one of my best friends from high school and his wife, and they thought it was hilarious that I couldn't find my clothes. And that's how I got. And it was only afterwards. We got together maybe for my 20th anniversary, so 67, around 87, that I found out what I had done that day. And because I used to like to drink this wine from a Jolly Akbari, and I'd drink it with diet orange soda. Now, I never heard of anyone liking that, but I did, and that's what I drank. And I brought a gallon with me. And I don't remember if I drank the whole thing, but I do remember, being in a suit and laying on the grass in front of this guy's house. And I said, "I'm going to try to swim the bay." "Oh, don't do that yet. Yeah, if you drink that." And I get out to a buoy in the middle of the bay and then turned back. I didn't have any problems, but so that should have been a wake-up call, but of course it wasn't. But it did start to worry me that I was having blackouts while I was actively doing things. You'd think that you remember being in cold water and swimming out to a buoy a mile away and then having to swim back, but I just, no memory of it. I remember the waking up. And I always thought I had passed out, and this was my lesson to show me that I blacked out, not passed out. So that's my take on the results of these steps. You do get serenity. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't do that anymore. I don't put myself in danger willingly anymore. So God bless and have a safe and sober day.